This isn't a right versus wrong kind of show. No gatekeeping, no ego. This is shop talk, like a late night bar conversation or a barbershop debate. Raw, honest, and unfiltered. So if you're cool with being a fly on the wall, stick around. Drop a comment and let us know you're in the room. We want to hear from you. And if you're catching us on the restream, don't be quiet. Show some love in the comments. Oh, and don't forget to take that towering stack of unread comics and slam it down on them like, subscribe, and share buttons. We both know that pile is not getting any smaller, so do something with it. And without further ado, here's the crew for tonight. Mr. J.D. Calderon, Fred Schwartz, Marvin Wynn, Tom Hutchison, and Ray Jameson. What's up, fellas? How we doing tonight, guys?
Fantastic. How are you?
We're good. We're good. We're good. Oh, you know,
we're having a beautiful time.
I got the opening. Nobody's keeping their mouth shut. I ask everybody to say what's up, and it's fucking crickets. I don't get it.
You really should just record the opening so you don't have to do it every week.
I think maybe I should record.
Just get on with your show, sir.
I think.
I like the opening. I thought it was great.
I do. I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
Thank you, Ray. That's why you come back, right? Burks, what's up? Thanks for showing up. What's up, brother? Full house. Damn right, baby. We got a full house tonight. We got a full house because tomorrow is Free Comic Book Day. Who's ready for Free Comic Book Day?
I am in space.
Yeah. I'm ready.
It's not a real thing anymore, but yeah,
it is now. It is in the metric system. It applies to me.
All right, because Lunar bought the rights to utilize the name.
No, they didn't.
No,
they didn't.
I thought they did.
Universal bought the rights to Free Comic Book Day.
Really?
Yeah, Lunar made up their own thing.
Yeah, Lunar and Penguin are doing their own thing.
It's like Comic Giveaway Day or something.
Shit
like that.
How about no cost Comic Book Day?
So they're not participating in it, or they're just doing
it's their own thing. They can't use the name.
Right. So
priceless Comic Book Day.
So let's do a rewind back to when Diamond fell apart.
Oh, let's not do that.
No. I'm going to explain how this happened.
Yes, yes, Marvin.
It was actually a conversation through Comics Pro where they were talking about if no one gets the rights to this, how do you do this day? Because you would have every shop would have its own naming convention for it. So you can't use Free Comic Book Day. So each shop would have to come up with their own name and then filter it out to the publishers to get whatever they could get from them. So it was kind of lucky that Universal did buy it because it was almost to the point where Diamond would have held on to it, which means no one could have used it.
But what are they using? Is it the branding on the book itself, or is it to just be able to call it Free Comic Book Day?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like Conan, where you can make a Conan comic, but you can't put Conan on the cover.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, so Penguin and Lunar are doing this thing called Comic Giveaway Day or some nonsense like that because they can't use the actual term. Now, stores are still using the term. It's Free Comic Book Day. Come to our store, whatever. No one cares. But as far as like putting it on your comic book, the logo and whatever, like that's a brand IP that you have to have rights to use.
Trademark violation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now that doesn't mean that if you did it, they would necessarily come chase you down. But at the same time, there's value in the, what it is. So
right.
That'll just have to all shake out.
And this is the first one since all of that stuff has gone down, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of stuff that's going to be promoted for tomorrow. There's a lot of books coming out. You got Aquamanity from DC. You got the AWA sneak preview. Cimmerian from Ablaze. I guess they can't use the Conan, so they're going to Cimmerian. Conan from Titan Comics, right? Tides of the Tyrant King. DC Time Sonic versus Sonic. I don't know. Dungeon Crawl. I'm not familiar with that. The Energon Universe from Skybound. Flash Gordon from Mad Cave.
Dungeon Crawler Carl is a indie video game.
Oh, okay. The future is frog.
Future is fucked.
The future is fucked. Okay, from Rekka Comics. Greatest American Hero. Get out of here. They got the license. Amp Comics got that license. Look at that. Gun Honey doubles down from Titan. Inanna, the name, she has lost number 0 from Volt Comics. Journey into the West. Is that based on the myth? I don't know. Maybe because it's from Udon. Keen Spot. I guess that's the Mark Spear stuff, right? He's got 2 things: a spotlight and a toy box. Lock and Key number 1. Is that coming back? I don't know. Or is it a reprint? Possibility. Mega Man Showdown Special from Udon. Mind Management Fort Psycho Special from Oni Press. Then I saw us on the Lake number 1 from DC. Stitch. Oh, look at that. From Dynamite Entertainment. Street Fighter Forever 0. Supernatural number 1. Terror Brights number 1 from Mad Cave. And World of Archie One Shot. It's a lot of stuff, man. Is it usually more stuff that goes down?
It's way more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Way more.
There's Marvel stuff. I didn't see Marvel in there.
I didn't either.
I didn't see Marvel because I looked up Free Comic Book Day. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's why, because it's not. It's Penguin, so it's not Free Comic Book Day.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, there's going to be more books, but they'll just be under a different branding.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry for not looking that up, guys. Let's see. Dungeon Crawler Carl is a book series, y'all. Yeah.
What's missing is Laser Blast, and that's a real shame.
That ain't gonna happen, Hammer.
Somebody grabbed the license for Last Starfighter. Did you see that?
No. Who got it?
It's either Boom or IDW, I think, one of them.
Really?
Wasn't it Batcave?
It might have been.
Oh shit. Are they? What did you hear about this, Marvin?
That's all I saw. Yeah, it's Batcave.
Okay.
I got you.
Okay.
I got you.
All right. Yeah, I thought the guy never wanted the person who held the rights never wanted anything.
Well, maybe because they can't get the sequel movie off the ground. Like they announced it 3 times and it just doesn't ever get started.
Oh, I can't. Okay, I can't.
I got you. I'll put it in front.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right, this is going on. There's a lot of mainstream books doing this. The first weekend of May, which is cool. It happens to be on the 2nd. How do independent comic book publishers capitalize on this stuff, guys?
You make a free comic book.
On what stuff?
You make a free comic book.
Yeah. You make a free comic book? Okay. Yeah. But do you have to?
No.
Okay.
But you just asked how you take advantage. If you want to be a part of Free Comic Book Day, you have to make yourself a part of Free Comic Book Day.
But are there events that are going on in comic book stores that we can be a part of?
Yes, yeah. I'm doing a signing tomorrow at Cloak and Dagger Comics in Ormond Beach. So anybody in the area, jump on by. But I love stuff like this, right? Like anything that makes me feel like part of the culture and part of the history or whatever. Like I'm excited for it. Like Free Comic Book Day is like my yearly. It's like a yearly tradition. Like I go Free Comic Book Day, I pick up an Archie book, thinking like I'm going to read it and see what Archie's all about, and I just never do. But like I feel like I should. I'm a comic book guy, and that's like history. But I never have. So, but I always grab one.
But doing a store signing is not limited to Free Comic Book Day. I mean, you can do that throughout the year. So if you want to be a part of Free Comic Book Day, you got to have a Free Comic Book Day item of some sort, because then you can get yourself into the mix of people talking about, oh, Big Dog Inc. has a free comic book as part of Free Comic Book Day. That's how you kind of get into it.
Isn't the idea behind Free Comic Book Day to generate the most foot traffic for the store out of the entirety of the year?
Yeah, but you want your book to be going home with those people.
Yeah.
Free Comic Book Day in regards to providing a comic is semi long game. So if your first comic, you're making an indie comic, if it's your first one, that's a little tough to do. But if you're deep into the game of making indie, well, you've got reprints and other things, or maybe you can afford to make a brand new one for free. But it really for providing a free comic, that's kind of it's network, like everybody wins scenario.
Okay.
And I agree with
you have to make a new book, but you could reprint something, reprint a couple of different, even if you
Right.
did like 12-page
Yeah.
thing with like 3 pages from different books, or just sort of just something that you could have, like a podcast like this. Like you just rattled off all those names and all those companies. If I had a book under that brand, you would have been like, oh, Big Dog Inc. has a Critter thing. So when people talk about Free Comic Book Day, if you want to be talked about in that context, you got to have something to be talked about.
Right. Well, Diamond used to send out like requests, like for people who wanted to have a book for Free Comic Book Day. Universal did not. I don't know how they sorted through what books they're going to be, because they never sent out any kind of communication saying, "Hey, do you guys want to be part of this?" But maybe it went to people that were on a different mailing list that I'm on. Because Diamond did ask, and we punted to local comic shop day.
So, all right, Universal is the company that's part of Ray's brethren, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, yeah, they have offices in the States now.
Oh, okay, okay. But are they distributing in the States now?
Yes.
I mean, is it on a regular basis? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're in
As of January. Yep, they have a US. Well, the website looks the same as their Canadian website, but it has US in the front of the website.
And are they taking indie publishers yet?
They are not doing anything as far as I was on their list. I did talk to them 2 years ago now, and have heard nothing. And so did Demetrius has been waiting to hear back from them also.
Yeah.
Didn't they pick up Zenoscope?
I think so.
Right.
I don't think they're taking on solicitations now. They're just I can't say what they're doing, because they pinged us and then I responded and then I never heard back from them again.
Gotcha. Yes, my Brick says yes. My local comic shop has been getting stuff from DC via Universal. Oh, I thought DC was with Lunar.
They're doing both.
Yeah, they might be doing both. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so nobody's doing exclusives yet.
Just Marvel. Well, anybody who's with Penguin.
Yeah.
Right. So Penguin has Marvel and Boom,
Yeah.
right?
I thought they had one other something else.
Well, they
Dark Horse.
They signed somebody else.
I know Boom. There was a weird thing with Boom where they actually own Boom now, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. And Tom, whatchamacallit, Antarctic Press is finally with Lunar?
We've
Well,
been
they were
with Lunar.
Massive, right?
We've been with Lunar through Massive Indies.
Yeah.
Oh, not on their own.
No, but there's rumblings that they're talking about doing something with Universal too. But I don't know that any of that's really happening or not. But there's been that sort of rumble as well. But no, they've been through Massive Indies for the last, I don't know, whatever it is, year or whatever.
Okay. So I know that Massive and Prana are doing the feeder system with Lunar, right? So that's something maybe that Universal can take advantage of, right? Not having to have that portal distributor or that portal publisher.
Well, Lunar could do it already too. They just don't want to. They don't look at the smaller companies as worth their time. So what they're looking at is, hey, Massive, if you want to do all the work and just send us the information, we'll do it. But if we suddenly have to deal with, a dozen more publishers that are selling, not enough units in our brain, then we don't want to do that.
Right.
That's the thing with Diamond is, like, people shit on Diamond, but let me tell you, companies got into comic book stores because of Diamond, and with Lunar basically closing the gates, that's why Filbo exists. That's why all these other things have had to come into play, because Lunar just doesn't want to / doesn't have the infrastructure to take it all on.
Right. I don't think they have the infrastructure, right? Because it's a family-owned business that has been scaling up at a rapid pace.
And over time, they might finally say, "Yeah, we're ready for that." But there's no timeline for that, so it's really frustrating for people who are trying to, do comics.
Right. We got Burke coming in with DC is giving a bigger discount through Universal than Lunar. Okay. Wow. All right. Ground Up, what's up, bro? How we doing, man? I hope everything is well. I'm not used to this. I was expecting Screaming Space Skull Studios to show up, but I'll take this one. I'll take this one, bud. All right. So could we be headed for, the glory days of distribution where we had parity between the different
Well, let me tell you something.
shops?
The retailers don't want this. They don't want any of this that's happening. If they could shift it all back right now and it was all in one place at Diamond, they'd be like, yes, please.
Right.
Because what's happening right now is chaos.
Mhm.
And,
Yeah, this
and
runs
it
on
makes-
parallel to all the different streaming platforms when you can't
Yeah.
just turn on the TV back in the day.
Right.
Right, but I mean, but
Thing.
the problem with that is that when someone tells me that, and then I say, "Do you sell games?" No one's using just one distributor for games. You've
Right.
got multiple distributors
Sure.
for games.
Sure.
So there's like when you say, "Well, we just want one for comics," like, but you're not doing that right now for your games. What's the difference?
Or for your toys, right? They're
Yeah,
buying
toys, games,
Yep.
all that stuff is coming from different distributors.
So I wanna touch on something with Calderon because he knows about this. Bodegas, right? The corner stores, the stuff that we're here in the city. Those were usually 1 to 2 people in the shop, family owned, right? Small businesses, and they ordered from multiple distributors.
Yeah, but let me
on a
stop
daily
you
basis.
because that's ordering vodka is different than ordering comics.
Time
And
out.
I'm going to tell you why.
Time out. You don't order vodka at a local bodega.
You know what
You
I'm
don't.
saying? Alcohol, whatever. You
No,
know what
you don't.
Coors is.
Beer.
You know what this beer is. You know what this. It's all the fucking same.
Uh-huh.
When you're doing comics, this is the problem.
That's right. American beer is all the same.
All the same. It's all shit. All shit. But here's the thing: with comics, it was when they were with Diamond, they were already having this problem. They were telling retailers, "Hey, you got to order this stuff 2 months ahead of time, and we're not even going to show you what this shit looks like." In a lot of cases, they're gonna be like, "Here's a variant cover by somebody. Don't worry about it. Just buy it." Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And so that was already hard enough at one location. Now this shit is going through 4 or 5 different places.
Okay.
All the ordering systems are completely different. Most of it is fucked. The information that you're getting from one publisher to another publisher is different. Okay, there's no uniform code of like this is what you do, this is what it has to look like.
Right.
So it's not like we're buying some Coors beer, guys. It's like we're buying comics. We're buying comics that are stories. We're buying comics that are art. We're buying stuff that our customer has to relate to literally on a weekly to monthly basis because it changes. But we can't because we can't even fucking understand what any of this is supposed to be. So it's really, really difficult because the system, not even so much that you have like multiple places, but that every system that you go to is different. Every bit of information at these places is different. You don't get to see, you might see a cover here. You don't see a cover here. Like that's the chaos that I'm talking about. Not that we have to go to 5 places, but that none of it is uniform to where the information makes sense.
Right, and that's what like Comics Pro is working on. I just put the link in the chat. It's called the Comic Standard,
Right.
and that's being set up to kind of move to like a library type system for comic data. So then you can have uniform data, so that it helps with the problems you were just talking about through the distribution. If the information you're getting is all the same, it's not this guy does it this way, that guy does it this way, and there has to be one way to do it. And it's like the book system already is there that does it right for the library. It's all the same. Like because we're just doing trades now through libraries and Amazon, and all the data is the same. It's like a check. It's all the same data in the same spaces. So Marvel's bought into it, DC's bought into it, Image has bought into it. It's just going to be a matter of getting right on the outskirts to agree that this is the way to forward for this stuff.
Yeah, right. And this is not something that we are not normally going to see. This is something for the vendors, right? The retailers, not
well
us.
for publishers. Like you
Right.
This is how your data has to be standardized, so then it can easily fit into those POS systems that people have to use to sell a comic.
Right. So if you get into Lunar, they're going to tell you got to do it this way, rather than, and then it would be for everybody. So if you're in Lunar or Penguin or wherever, that system will be for everybody, so that it's all wherever you order from, it's the same shit.
Right. And a lot of problems you run into with a lot of downstream is people don't put barcodes on their books or prices either.
Right. Yeah.
So again, if you don't have standards, then the whole thing is bust at the beginning.
Right. Let me go back to Calderon here for a second. Because he was the family business, right? Was there a universal standard ordering system for the bodega and all the products that they had on the shelves? Okay. Did daily deliveries of like bread, did they have barcodes in it to be?
Let me ask you this: were you ordering special Batman cans on a weekly basis? Were you ordering Batman bread on? No, you're ordering the same shit.
No, but
food and comics are not the same thing.
Are you being forced by vendors who are trying to make their nut, right, to get an extra case of Oreos into your store?
Of course, but you're talking about Oreos that are the same month to month to month. The Oreos aren't changing. Batman changes literally every single month.
No,
I have Stranger Things Oreos. I'm just throwing that out there.
There you go. I was gonna, right. You got Stranger Things Oreos this month, right? You've got the Christmas Oreos next month. You've got the Halloween Oreos the month before that you cannot get off of the shelf. And once you're already in Christmas time, they're gonna say, "Oh, that's spoiled because it's got Halloween packaging on it." So now the small shop owner is shit out of fucking luck because nobody wants to buy the Oreos that they were forced to buy. It's 6 of one, half dozen of another, right? They're all gonna have the same fucking problems. They're all gonna have the same fucking problems, but they're gonna identify it as different things. If this was easy, anybody would do it. This is the path you chose. This is the direction that they're going into. Tough it out. This is what you want to do, right?
But you're talking about the retailers as far as what they're doing, as far as them griping, as far as them not wanting to deal with multiple distributors.
Right.
So, I mean, I understand where the retailers come from. It was easy when Diamond was there, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
it was easy when Diamond was there. Yes,
right, it was easy when Diamond was there. But me being around for a while, back in the day, those 14 distributors that we had was better for the business, for the publishers. And I think in some way we're even better for the retailers. But with Diamond consolidating, we lost a lot of retailers during that period. We went from 8,500 retailers to 1,400.
Yeah, but that wasn't because of the consolidation. That was because the speculator market popped and no one was buying 20 copies of Superman anymore.
Right. But the thing is though, that happened a little bit later.
That wasn't just the only thing, right? You had people who were not able to pay their bill from distributor A, and they would go to open up a contract with distributor B, and then they run through the cycle, right?
Right. But that's all one of the benefits. That has a lot to do with just people opening comic shops, and we've had this conversation before, who don't know anything about business.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They just open a shop and they're like, "Oh, I'm just gonna put comic books out there. I'm gonna sell my collection and whatever." And they're gonna open a shop, and then they realize, "Oh, it's an actual business," and we don't actually know what we're doing. So they run dry through one account and then they try to open up another.
That's another problem. How many comic shops or mom and pop shops or collectors, right? They said, "Oh, I love comics. I can open up a shop." That have no knowledge of how to run a business to begin with.
Diamond UK is still a thing.
Diamond UK is still a thing. Yes. So Granda asks in the chat, how's it done in Europe or Japan? I don't know how it's done in Japan. No Diamond over there and plenty of comic book stores. How's it done in Colombia, brother? Right? Is newsstand stronger than comic shops? I don't know. I would like to know.
Newsstand distribution is so unreliable. It's not even funny.
Newsstand is a hustle, kid. That's still that's still
that's a scam. Is what
business that's done on the arm. If you
I've been sitting on a contract for 4 years for newsstand distribution. Just I pop it up and look at it and just laugh. I'm like the language in it and the way that everything is going to be on you and everything's a loss.
Right.
Everything's a loss. Like every category, loss. There's no way to make money. No way.
Did we go into the wrong business?
Yeah, all the dreamers out here watching this episode are going to be like really invigorated.
Souls crushed.
Way to ruin their free comic book day. They were like, man, I'm going to start my life tomorrow. And it's like we shit on their holiday.
It died before it started.
You don't sell from yourself to a distributor to a retailer to a customer. Maybe if they decide to carry you at any point along the way, you adjust now into we're in a creator market right now where you can sell directly to people. You don't need anyone in between.
Right. Direct to consumers is great because, we do great margin in it, right? But we don't have volume.
We don't have volume, no, but we have better margins.
Yes.
And we're working directly with the people that are buying our stuff. So it's a more intimate, connection with people that I've known people that have bought my stuff for 15 years, and they've become friends of mine, and I've seen them at cons, and we go to dinner and whatever. So it's just a different sort of situation, look at Berkshire. When you're selling volume, that doesn't mean you're making any money either,
right?
Because the margins are so low that you could sell a couple thousand units at retail and still make no money.
Yeah.
Right. And everything like Marvel was going for with the contract, everything is still on your shoulders.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Here we go. Come back to Granda. In Colombia, there are no newsstands. Excuse me, in Colombia, there's no newsstands, no comic book stores, only what you can sell and select on a selected event or a book fair. I didn't know that, buddy.
Interesting.
Wow. Okay. Wow, man. Damn. That's wow. Okay. I guess we take that for granted out here that we do have accessibility.
Do
it's not how it used to be.
More than Colombia.
Oh, apparently, yeah.
Yeah. But then he brought up, Europe, and he brought up Japan. In Europe and in Japan, comic books are treated like high art form, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're not, the dime.
Not in Japan. Japan, that shit gets left on the subway.
Yeah, but excuse me. In Japan, they don't have the taboo that comes with reading a comic book in the subway.
No. Yes, you're right.
Right.
But in Europe, they do treat it like high art. Yeah, for sure.
So, yes. So let me rephrase. It's more acceptable, right, for the common public to be reading in Japan.
Socially acceptable.
Socially acceptable. Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Ray. Thank you.
But has it not come really far in our lifetimes? I mean, it's like
yes.
It's kind of crazy. I when I did my first comic, I had people reach out that were that I hadn't talked to since high school, college, that were like, hey, I got this great idea for a thing. And I'm like, I remember in between classes, I would stop at their off-campus house, and they would make fun of me for getting all excited and reading the new Avengers on the living room floor and shit. And now they're like, hey, check out this sketch I did. We'd work great together, right? And I'm like, man, dude, you were my bully, dude. You were my Flash Thompson, and now you want to be my best buddy. It's backwards.
But we know what changed that, though, right? You know what changed that?
The Marvel
movie industry.
When billions of dollars was funneled into that stuff. So everything. Once there's money, somebody sees dollar signs flashing everywhere. Everything becomes acceptable.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. For me, the TSN turning point in regards to socially acceptable views on superheroes, through the 90s, for whatever reason, the school I went to, it was the litmus test of I'm mature for my age by trashing on or bashing comics rather. But as soon as Spider-Man with Sam Raimi came out, it was everybody's just this is so cool. It was a very almost overnight. It was very strange, but great point. Money went into it, right? And suddenly it's awesome.
Yeah, but no, I understand where Fred and Mark are coming from, right? When the Captain America shield on your chest in the 80s, if it was on a t-shirt, would be seen as a bullseye for somebody to throw something at it or punch you in the chest. Whereas now you get it picked up at Target, for $4.99.
Yeah, but that's not saying that comics have made strides. That's saying that the brand has.
Okay.
The franchise,
that's movies, that's merch, that's toys, that's that stuff. When you follow that path back to the source material, the comic book, comic books are still, I'm not gonna say they're socially unaccepted, but that's still the bottom level of all of this of the Captain America brand, which is the movies, the toys, the T-shirt, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then there's a comic book. It's still at the bottom level.
Mm-hmm.
Rhonda, I think it was the time. Like I'm with you. Like when I was young, I was like when I was a kid, I got into like the X-Men, 90s show and all that stuff. It was cool for a while. Then it crashed and became really, really uncool. And then that's when I felt like I was like trying to, rep and get shut down for it and stuff. And then everything suddenly became cool again in the early 2000s. So we all, it depends on when you're growing up. Like was it that 80s had a cool time too, like with the cool DC boom and the 89 Batman. But I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, he had that movie Fresh, where when him and his friends were talking about comics, and he was talking about X-Men was baby stuff. Punisher was cool because he had guns and he could kill all your little characters. He killed the X-Men and all them guys because the Punisher was real to them because he had guns. So
show him Dolph Lundgren,
right?
Yeah, he's real cool.
What was it, Calderon? What do you want to say, buddy?
Well, the way I judge it is, I'm on the subway every day, and subways are packed, right? And it's usually, one of two things people are doing. They're either on their phone scrolling, doing whatever they're doing, usually playing some kind of idiot video game, or you got people reading books and actual real books. But I have seen people pull out trades, and read them on the subway. I've seen them on the subway. They're out there, and the guys are just reading trades. And on occasion, I see a manga. I do see a manga on occasion.
I mean, again, it's not that comics aren't out there socially. There's a big wave of younger people buying and talking about comics, especially on places like TikTok and stuff right now. And these are all like 20-year-old kids talking about comics, like hardcore. Like they're not even worried about like the now stuff. They're like going back into old shit, Ultimate Spider-Man and like stuff from the 2000s. Like they're going crazy into comics in these, and they're young kids. So to me, this is the evolution of manga. These are manga kids probably that came up, realized there's no more Death Note. What the fuck do I do? And they discovered other things, and they're like, oh, look at all this stuff now. And it's starting to grow into that realm. Stuff like Invincible is another great example of the show has, in that situation, it cannot be denied, that show drove people back into comics. It was invariable the first few years of that show. I would go into comic book stores and I would watch people scrambling for Invincible trades.
Dude,
I mean, crazy.
You know the number, right? You know the number. That first 6 weeks of season 1 of Invincible, he sold 100,000 units on Amazon alone. Yeah. Right? Mm-hmm. At about $12 average, that's $1.2 million, right? Gross. But Fred, it wasn't just the 89 boom with Batman, right? We did go through that. Those of us that are older did remember seeing that rise and seeing that more public awareness of comic books like Batman from 89. But there were little things that popped. If you saw, the Power Man and Iron Fist comic book and Do the Right Thing, you were like, oh, right? That's that Leonardo DiCaprio moment where he's pointed at the TV, right? Or in Lost Boys, where they go into the comic shop and they pull out the first appearance of the Punisher. You spot that. You're like, oh, it's there. It's trying to be part of the lexicon, but it hadn't broken through until Blade. So Blade. I think.
Batman changed the game. The Batman movie changed the game. It was
the first one.
The first one, yeah. The first Batman movie, the Keaton one, absolutely changed the game across the board. Blade then came in and kind of changed it again. But even Blade was not brand enough to drive people to go find Blade comics.
Well, most people that knew nothing about Blade, they didn't know that they were watching a comic book put to film. That was advantageous. And X-Men, to a lesser extent, kind of did the same thing because it was all the black clad leather. That was that era that everybody wanted to look like the Matrix. But for me personally, all of that, they kept on building off each other because it was kind of like a slow springboard from like Blade to Spider-Man that really did it for that time, much like Batman 89 did with just Batman 89.
Well, I think also those movies went through like an interesting arc where like early on, like they really felt like people were like almost like embarrassed to be making like a comic book movie, you know,
Right.
like they would like make them in a
Yes.
certain costume, or it's like, you know, yellow spandex and like jokes that were all supposed to be, but it's like, you know, like we take that stuff seriously too. But I had a young, you know, like buddy of mine that I became friends with, and like his whole life he could remember like growing up with like Raimi Spider-Man. And that was crazy to me because like I remember what it was like when we were kids and they had like, I remember like 92 Cap with the, you know, Italian Red Skull and like, you know, all that stuff. And you were saying like about Lost Boys. I remember watching the OC, which was like a terrible teenage drama, but like the kids would occasionally talk about comics and like I would get so excited when they'd be like Legion, like I love, you know, like it would just get me
They
so
put
excited.
Erica Durance was it Erica Durance in a Wonder Woman costume?
That was in Smallville, yes. Even
or
like,
Smallville, yeah, Smallville.
the little things that were starting to make it feel like, hey, you know, like you know, you're, you know, taking it a little bit more seriously.
Fred, you referenced the OC. I think I got to cut your time short for tonight.
Yeah, I deserve it. I knew that was a risk I was
No,
running.
listen, that had one of the prime pilot episodes of all time when the dude gets dumped in the dirt and the stands over and he goes, "Welcome to the OC, bitch." I was like, "This is a show. What are we doing?"
And there was
Tom's
an
like, this is what I do to 7-year-olds on the daily.
Welcome to Big Dog Inc., bitch.
Here's my comic, throws it on his decrepit body on the ground.
I'm making a shirt, Fred.
Sign it first, throw it down.
Okay, here we go. Grande says Batman was huge here in Colombia. They put the national anthem twice a day in the Stat Run channels, and for years you can see a Batman logo in a bust next to a boy singing the anthem. That's cool. Mallrats, yes. Kevin Smith always put stuff in there, right? Ever since Clerks, he was part of Geek Space. So yeah, little things like that did pop up. I think that was the cameos that the books or the mentions in wider stream movies gave comic books a bit more legitimacy than the Dolph Lundgren Punisher movie did, than the J.D. Salinger Captain America movie did.
Don't forget about Incredible Hulk, Thor, and Daredevil.
I love those.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one because we ended up getting all black Daredevil.
There's nothing
right?
tough about that. That's shit. That stuff was shit. Let's just be real. You can have fun with it. You can have fun with it, but you have to accept it was really bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
okay.
When he troll, like I love that. You know, I mean that's great shit.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? But what about the lesser known things like Dick the Rock Swamp Thing series? Not just the movie. Remember that?
Love it. Go back and watch those. I watched the first 3 episodes recently. Arcane is effing insane on that show, man. It's great. Like I love that, man. That's good stuff.
It's good shit. Good.
I got a
TV
question.
series. Like there's so much great shit back then.
Thought you were
Who's
gonna
got
bring
the
up the
questions,
movies.
right?
I got a question here. I thought about this for a very long time. So the comic industry, in regards to being reflected in movies, the first Superman with Christopher Reeves was great. It fizzled out. It went in a direction it shouldn't. Batman, exact same thing, changing actors, changing directors to this is why Superman works alone with George Clooney. But anyways, I honestly believe if Marvel didn't have the financial struggles it did in the mid-late 90s and sold off their movie rights to Sony and Fox, I don't think the comic industry would have thrived as well as it did through the movies, because I think that was like lemonade made from that scenario, which is why those movies exist, because of that bankruptcy.
I don't know.
You know that they offered Sony everything,
Mhm.
and they said no. They only wanted Spider-Man. They wanted to give them everything.
Yeah.
I mean, because there's other things that were not Marvel and DC that were making movies, right? Men in Black comic book series, right? Barbed Wire.
My favorites in that time is The Crow. I think that's still to me the
Crow,
gold standard of
right.
comic movies.
History of Violence, Road to Perdition.
You've got a common theme in all those movies you listed there.
What?
No, anybody that watches it that is not a fan of the franchise will not know their comics. When you bring in something like Blade, same thing.
And there's no
X-Men, but when you got Superman, or not Superman, Spider-Man, there was no denying it. Like it was just, wow, this is so cool, right?
Agreed. Agreed, but we mentioned RoboCop earlier, right? RoboCop is 100% comic book movie. It just never was a comic book, right? Before the movie.
Well, a lot of people say it's
definitely a comic book. It wasn't a comic.
George Dredd. There you
they say a
go,
lot of
man.
people say Judge Dredd ripped off. You know,
Yeah,
a lot of the themes were ripped off. From
Yeah.
Judge Dredd.
The Megalopolis for me is one of the biggest identifiers of Judge Dredd, and that wasn't in.
But we're talking about the character, the fascism.
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
Yeah. I can't disagree with that.
Yeah.
I can't disagree. Shit, Darkman is another one, right? It was a comic book movie that was never a comic book.
Demolition Man is another favorite of mine. Love Demolition Man.
There we go, guys. You know,
The 90s were very cool in that way. Like they had a lot of stuff, and they were starting to get towards like what would eventually become the Matrix and the cooler stuff later. I think
it had to play out the way it did, because what if Spider-Man did come out under James Cameron and did not become the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man that was the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, right? Would it ever change the landscape? Would we have the MCU,
Leonardo DiCaprio Spider-Man,
right? And what was the redhead girl?
I can't remember.
Kate Winslet.
No. Tom, what did you say?
Kirsten Dunst.
No.
The original idea was going to be DiCaprio, and I forget the actress.
That she was
Les
on the TV
Parker
show
and
with
Mary
Bobcat
Jane.
Goldthwait, where he did the voice of the bunny.
Nikki Cox.
Nikki Cox.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Really?
Yeah.
That was not a very
Wizard
good
Magazine made a mock poster of it just to show it off.
Yeah.
I remember that very specifically. You could probably Google image search that nowadays.
I do remember that one. I remember that one, right? Whatever it is, all of that led to Kraven the Hunter, right? Which
What?
All roads lead to Kraven.
Craven Hunter?
what I want to get at is it doesn't matter the time frame, right? We're still going to get schlock and shitty shit, right? Granted, Kraven was better than Morbius, but it still was just.
No, it wasn't.
You don't think so?
Absolutely not. Because Morbius was at least still Morbius. Kraven was a complete bastardization of what Kraven was. So Morbius, at least at minimum, was Morbius.
I couldn't get through 15 minutes of Morbius.
That's fine. You don't have to like it, but I'm just saying it was Morbius. It was what it was supposed to be. Kraven was like whatever. And then when you got that fucking rhino who forgot to do leg day, like, oh my God.
I like how you guys are ignoring.
He's supposed to run and squat through things. Let's give him pencil chicken legs.
Yeah.
Don't ignore Madam Web now. Come on.
I enjoyed that.
Listen, I was at day one, show one for Madam Web. All right. I was ready for that disaster. So I don't ignore it. I hold my ticket stub with pride,
I enjoyed for how painful it was, like the incessant Pepsi ads, so much so that they actually have the third act on a Pepsi billboard. Like,
oh wow,
yeah, it was really Sydney
That's how they
Sweeney
got a
doing
budget.
this.
They were like, Pepsi, can you give us $8 million?
Let's put Sydney Sweeney in a tight outfit and only show it for a couple seconds. Yeah, that's a good idea. That sells tickets.
Genius.
Listen, they made money. They made their money, right?
No, they made fun with money. That's what they did.
There you go. But the comic industry doesn't do what manga does. You see an anime movie, and you can find the manga series in the store. That is the same movie, but extended.
Yeah, but and he's not wrong. But also those IP stop.
Yeah,
they stop. They run their time and they stop for the most part. There's some exceptions, but for the most part, they stop. In our world of comics, you want Batman to go forever and ever and ever and ever, and every now and then you reimagine it. This is what manga doesn't do. You don't go back in and do Death Note again and make Death Note a preppy blonde kid, right? And change
Played
it.
by
But
Sidney
in comics, in American comics, you go in and change it however you want, whenever you want, and reimagine whatever you want, and you can start again, or you can reimagine it within the continuity or whatever. So that's the difference, is that manga and anime kind of have a shelf life. Not a shelf life because it's still popular, but the story
they're finite though, like you're saying.
Yeah.
They reach an ending.
also too, there's like so much like variety, right? Like if James Gunn, if we were the final 6 writers for James Gunn to adapt Batman tomorrow, and he told us like bring in like our 3 comics for source material, we would all pick 3 different takes on Batman,
100%.
So
I thought we'd all pick an issue of Laser Blast, but that's my opinion.
Negative, doctor. Negative.
There's only one issue of Laser Blast.
Yeah.
So we all know what that movie's going to be like then. Perfect.
Yeah. But there may only be one issue of Laser Blast, but there is a whole volume of The Edge, isn't there, Marvin?
No, there's not just one volume. There's 3 volumes.
Yeah, boy. I don't get no.
Right on.
I don't get no credit for that segue. Come on.
You got it.
Thank you. Give everybody a heads up on this, brother.
So volume 3 of The Edge. This is God's Thunder. In this story arc, the God's Thunder organization is looking to eliminate anyone that has powers. So how do you eliminate people with powers? You send someone with powers after. So this is Kyrad. He's an 8-foot tall, moving muscle of destruction.
There you go.
Cool.
With a hammer.
His trusty hammer that he likes to smash people with.
I like that. And when is this going live, brother?
I should know this week. I got one more thing coming.
Okay.
And once that gets here, it should be here Wednesday. So once it gets here on Wednesday, I'll have it there. Hot Sauce will be here tomorrow.
All right, for everybody who has been following us, why don't you let them know? Give them the plug for this, Marvin.
So it is the Creator Collection trading card. So in each one of the campaigns listed there, you get one piece of the puzzle. So on the back of each card, there is a full image that is going to be awesome. But you have to get all the cards to put the puzzle together.
So the cards that have been released as of now are card number 2, Magic, card number 3, Gale, card number 4, Vicky Sticks, and card number 6 is live right now on Kickstarter also. So card number 1, that completes 5 cards in the set, and we still have 4 more that are waiting to be released later on in the year. So
there's links in the for
yes, I also have links in the comments. So anybody who wants to get down with Marvin's book, just follow the comments.
Oh, and I also got the coffee thing too. I've got spiced rum. Spiced rum coffee is
spiced rum. Oh, I like spiced rum
in the house. So this will be in the Kickstarter.
Is that the name of it? Just Spice Rum Coffee, or do you have like a nickname for it?
It's Interim's favorite recommended blend.
Interesting.
Okay.
I want to call it like the Colombian Pirate or something like that. Sounds cool.
Well,
I don't drink coffee, so I don't know what it tastes like. I've got a guinea pig coming though, so
you gotta find out. But
when I someone to drink it.
One thing that Colombian pirates used to do was throw their fisticuffs around.
Oh,
right?
No.
What do you mean no?
I love that. Well done.
So that's at least a C grade, at least.
Listen,
at least that's a pass. I give you a pass. That's good. I like it.
Fine segue. Nobody says a damn word, right? But I throw a hiccup in here, and it's you know what? Let Fred pitch his book. Fred, what's up here, kid?
JD, I didn't hiccup at all. I thought it was fantastic. On par with the intro, if not better. Well done. So Fisticuffs, right? Fisticuffs is the story of a functional drunk whose comfortable life derails when a one-night stand has deadly consequences. It's the explosive action of Invincible with the dark, twisted sense of humor of The Boys. Meets the kind of like deeply personal storytelling that you would find in like a Martin Scorsese movie. In this issue, we find our hero compromised in a public space, and he must decide whether he is going to engage and fight this awesome force, which is a giant blooming onion, or if he will hide, cower, and remain in the stall and finish his business comfortably. But it's really just it's a very like fun, darkly comedic book, but it's also very deeply personal as well. And it's about a really fun, effed up protagonist who you'll love spending some time with. I like to describe him as like somebody that believes he's like Alex DeLarge or Slim Shady, but doesn't realize he's closer in character to like a George Costanza. So if you want to, spend some time with somebody who's kind of scummy, but probably has some redeemable qualities in there somewhere, Fisticuffs is launching on June 2nd. So join us.
Is there any Jerk Store references?
I wish. I almost had a Costanza wallet line in there, but I was like, that's. I don't want to tie myself too
Jerk
closely.
Store.
I've been that guy, man, where I've driven home and I'm like, oh, damn, that zinger would have, just landed. But Seinfeld's great, dude. Like that show, it still to this day resonates in my life all the time.
Yeah, you and me both, man.
Yeah.
So June 2nd, he goes live.
Yes, June 2nd will be live. Yes.
Okay.
So
anybody who is interested in signing up on the pre-launch page, the link is in the comments. Jump on it.
And stay tuned. I got a review coming out for Fisticuffs.
Thank you, Ray. I'm excited for that, man. I appreciate it.
Very nice, sir. Very nice. But I'm sorry, Fred, I did cut you off. You had wanted to say something else, but what was it that you wanted to say?
Oh, well, that's it. I mean, if you guys, please, check out the book. I think it's got it's got a lot to offer in terms of like entertainment, plus, whipping a, maybe a bit of, heartfelt story there with you. And also, we're launching on June 2nd. We're going to really try to front load the first 72 hours with some fun stuff. We're going to launch at 10 a.m. 11, I'll be on the Tuesday Morning Brew with Lori Calcaterra. At 8 o'clock, I'll be doing a Fisticuffs first day launch, and we'll be having all kinds of stuff like discounts, exclusive prints, and a cover that will only be available for the first 72 hours. And that will be in foil and metal too, our first time dabbling in that. So lots of fun.
Very nice.
I like that. And since Ray did a review of the book, let's pull up his book, which is currently live on Kickstarter. See, it's a smoother. All right. Oh, see, there's no backlash with that segue.
A+.
No.
Press play and go full screen. What he doesn't know is I've secretly made a laser blast trailer for this 5 minutes. But I haven't.
While making contact with our friends Chazko and Sarlacc, we crossed paths with an undead outbreak in Ivywood. This led us down a rabbit hole involving a local drug called Weave, bandits, kidnapped citizens, and an ominous book which I was able to gather critical information from. Time was not on our side, and we were not the most qualified to address this urgency.
We need to blow up the distillery.
Can't hold this spell much longer! The necromancer is mine. I am your beacon!
Very cool, brother.
I have to disclaim, there may or may not be barking dogs in the comic. There might be some false advertising there. Anybody who's seen this show, there's nothing really I can say without sounding like a broken record. We got really cool covers for this one, including an homage to Final Fantasy. We've got lava foil, glow in the dark. We have a special edition trilogy for all 3 issues. When you combine the brand new covers, it makes a really cool image. We have a lot of talent: Harv Salteras, Jay Sloan, Mike Mez Phillips, Jenna Stark, Dave Kemp, Micah Myers lettering. The list goes on and on. This is the entire story. It's one big mini series and 3 little issues. As Mr. Schwartz was saying, in Fisticuffs, this average guy with some cool abilities. This is not my book is not about the most powerful people in the realm, and there's a lot of gravity to their actions. First issue, 3 of them almost get killed. This is all about, can these people survive the night and attempt to win while trying to not allow a bad thing happen to their town. So the last issue just consists of them attempting to hunt down a necromancer before their hometown is cursed by sunrise. That's it in a nutshell. But there's lots of cool stuff on there. RPG character sheets, the chance to play with professional dungeon master Michael Towson.
Oh, I was gonna say that doesn't look like you, right?
No, that is a pro voice actor. He's voiced for Will Shatner. He was Talking Tom for the kids show Talking Tom and Friends.
Okay.
We've got metal foil pinups. We've got a map of where this takes place. We've got so much going on here.
Very cool. And you are already funded, right?
Yes.
Look at that.
We have secret stretch goals. In the next week, we're going to reveal a couple of new tiers as well. So
very cool, brother.
I can't say anything about that now, but stay tuned.
All right. I like that. I like that, man. And I like that you hit your goal, bro. Very cool.
Thank you.
It's hard for people, especially in this economy, to get across the finish line. So you're there, man. Way to be.
This is the most money raised out of all 3 comics, and we're only halfway through the campaign, so it's very encouraging.
Okay. Cool. So for anybody who is interested in backing the Madcaps, the link is in the comments. And why didn't it pop up, you son of a gun? All right. See, this is where I blow the segue. You happy, Tom? I blew the segue this time, Tom. All right. Look at the smile on his face. That devious son of a mother. All right. Look at him.
It's the same smile the 7-year-old sees when Tom throws his comic down on their beaten up body.
Oh, wait a second. Wait. Is it coming out? Is it coming out?
Welcome to Bad Dog Inc.
No, Tom doesn't have a Kickstarter up right now, but Mr. JD Calderon's got something going on right now with his series, The Oswald Chronicles.
Yep.
When did you launch that one, bud?
Today at 1 p.m.
Jesus Christ. You ready for that?
Today at 1 p.m. Yes.
Is this a new story?
Yes, this is a new story. It's called A Country Night in New York City. This is about a young lady. She's a knight. Her name is Anna. And her father and her brother were both killed in a war. And she's left as the protector of her family. And they live out in the wild in the States. And the thing is her community has been attacked by these crazed trolls and elves that they've never seen before, and they don't understand what these guys are. They're kind of steampunkish, but they're using magic, but they're also using some kind of technology, and they're cut off from the main portion of their race, which is Calcius. And her community are trying to fight them off, and they've sent her off to get to New York City, which is their main home, to bring an army to try to help them repel these people coming after them. So and that's it, and that's the story. It was going to run 5 issues. I had some covers done in the in the style of Frank Frazetta for I love it. So I just thought it was funny. So there's 5 Death Dealer covers, and they'll be shown throughout the 5 issues.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah. So so it's a fun little story, a lot of murder, a lot of death, that sort of thing. So it's gonna be fun.
Okay, a lot of murder, a lot of death. That's a song.
The funniest thing is, if you look at her, you would not suspect that she's a knight. You would not suspect that she's capable of the things she's capable of, but she is. There's some hilarious stuff she does with a knife.
I like it.
So murder, death, kill. That's what you're saying.
Murder, death, kill. Most certainly, yes.
So for anybody,
does she use any witty lines?
You'd have to read the book.
Like knife to meet you, stabs the person, that kind of thing.
You gotta
no. She's actually quite serious about her job. She takes her job quite seriously. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, Ray.
Exactly. not everything can be Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Not everything is the
this
OC.
is true.
I don't know. I'm scared that you like the OC so much, Tom.
No, I like the pilot.
OC is the new Laser Blast
pilot episode. That's all you got to watch. If you watch the pilot episode, you've seen the OC. You don't have to watch anything else.
I don't even know. What
This is why you have me on the show. Nobody would have been talking about the OC tonight if I didn't, bring it up. So
just don't think that it's going to overtake Laser Blast because it's not.
okay. Fair.
Yeah.
The movies are always better than the TV shows.
And no one's gonna bring on an OC toy. All right. So
yeah, nobody licensed the OC for a comic book. So
I like Ray. Challenge accepted. Find one, Ray. I'll get one too.
Oh, you know what? You just
the OC comic book hits Kickstarter in July.
Okay. All right. I wasn't gonna say this, but since it was brought up, I found the rarest of rares in regards to Laser Blast at a decent price. I found online and I bought it. I think I should have it by next week. I'll show it off. I think
you're looking at it now? Oh, okay.
I don't have it yet, but I won't say until I have it.
Okay.
Should be interesting.
All right. I was gonna go with a different I'm not gonna
Jay may not invite you on next week, Rado. He may not send you that link.
Okay, I won't show the item then. I swear. Nothing.
Oh yeah, you guys. Listen, we gotta. If nobody from this movie shows up or comic, right? I'm gonna be really upset. We got to get somebody from there this year. We do. We got to. Tom,
have you reached out?
Tom,
no.
Tom,
some of us are working.
So I reached out to
you speak to
what's
him
his
on a regular
name?
Basis, bro.
Kyle Hodges, who did the cover.
Yeah.
Let's talk about fucking Laser Blast. We've only been pressuring Jay and holding over his head like an anvil for the last 27 years.
And
we were pressuring. We were celebrating.
It was the sword of Damocles, but okay.
I'm with you. I'm more into the Looney Tunes fashion. Okay, let me go down that line. Now, we already went an hour. I didn't think we go this far just talking about that stuff. But we got a lot of guys here, and the last couple
it's another goddamn sausage party. Like, what are you doing to us here?
I invite them. Okay.
Yeah. And no smart woman would ever be seen on this show.
Tell me about it, buddy. Tell me about it. But the last few weeks we've been doing a top 5. People have been having fun with it. We've added new topics to the lists, such as what the fuck moments, action icons, top 5 worst movies, and heroic sacrifices are new items that are on here. So let's go to our favorite
heroic sacrifices.
Generator.
That's me going to see Madam Web. That's the heroic sacrifice.
That'll work, baby.
It's Jay listening to us talk about Laser Blast.
Nobody went to go see that thing.
All right. So, Fred, it's your first time here. Pretty simple. We're gonna let the wheel pick a number for us, and then we all shoot off what our top 5 elements are in the topic the wheel selected.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. Here's the wheel on the screen. And we're going to light her up, baby. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
Seems fake. Looks fake.
Not fake.
Big bucks, no whammy.
Still think it's rigged.
Totally looks fake.
Not rigged.
It looks like the Green Bay Packers. or the Saskatchewan Roughriders.
Oh, really?
Riders.
All right, so let's see what number 10
No, that's
is.
different.
Number 10 is top 5 sci-fi movies, guys.
Well, that was a setup for failure, Jay.
I will ask who wants to start to give somebody of the J Bronies time to figure out their top 5. Marvin wants to start. Let's go, Marvin.
Top 5 sci-fi movies. Last Starfighter.
Yeah.
What was it?
Last Starfighter. Terminator 2.
Terminator 2.
Terminator 2. I'm thinking this. Logan's Run.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, 2 more. Transformers the movie.
Okay. Wait, the animated?
Yes.
Okay.
There's no other Transformers movie. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Those other movies don't exist. What are you saying then?
Sorry, brother.
Sci-fi.
Laser Blast. Just say it.
Someone else is going to say Laser Blast. So I can't. Species 2. I like Species 2.
Species 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Why Calderon said damn like he took it off your list.
I just like the part in the movie when the guy puts the shotgun in his mouth, blows his head off, and then his head regrows. I just like that part.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna go with Tom next. You ready, buddy?
I got 4 for sure.
Uh-huh.
Go show.
I mean, I can drop a Laser Blast if I really wanted to.
It sounds like code like you need to use the washroom, man.
So, I guess this is fine. This isn't necessarily in any order, but it would be Alien, the first Alien.
Okay.
Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
War of the Worlds.
Which one? There have been a few.
Either, really. Well, there's only 2, as Marvin would say. There's only 2.
Yeah.
There's the original, and then there's the Tom Cruise one. I like them both, so they both qualify. So you can choose. I don't care.
Okay.
Planet of the Apes, the
Okay.
original Charlton Heston Planet of the Apes,
Uh-huh.
and I don't know. I guess it's. I don't know if it's really sci-fi. Maybe it's tangential, but E.T. It's pseudo sci-fi with aliens in it.
Well, it's
That
fake
doesn't
technology,
qualify,
so it's science fiction.
Yeah, if that doesn't qualify, I swap it out with Close Encounters.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Ray, you ready, buddy?
I'm not ready, but I'll go anyways. So we got a couple of tough ones in there. I really like Terminator 2. I say that's arguably the best sequel, but I don't know if it's top 5, but I definitely am going to note it.
Uh-huh.
Man, this one I really like. When I was a kid, I thought they were related, these 2 movies, but they weren't. There was Batteries Not Included with the little tiny flying guys in the restaurant.
Okay.
Good movie.
Another one I really like, although they're not related, I thought they were when I was a kid, was Short Circuit, the first one.
Okay.
Empire Strikes Back was already noted, but I would note that one as well. How many did I list there? Is that 4 or 5?
You got 4 with Empire.
Okay. No Canadian movies on your list, I see.
Uh-oh.
Dude, if man,
Is there Canadian sci-fi?
Canadian movies,
that doesn't have
that's a whole different realm.
Uh-huh.
Oh man,
Like, a Canadian Terminator movie would just be a robot moose sent back in time.
I'd watch it.
no, only half of the robot because of all the taxes it would take to build it. Let's see here.
I'd still watch it.
I feel like there's a story there. I'm going to write the robot Terminator moose.
I'd read it.
Tin Terminator. It's a moose. That's great. Transformers was already mentioned. You know what?
Yeah.
Does it have to be movies? What about cartoons?
It could be.
Or you know what? There was a movie off of this, so it counts. Brave Star, the movie, even though it was a cartoon.
Okay.
God damn.
Wow. Okay. All right. All right.
Brave Star feels Canadian.
I can respect that. Mind you, it's Cowboys, which I'm not even in like Alberta, which is like the Kentucky of Canada.
But
Was
there's
it done by
Canadian
Nirvana?
Cowboys, isn't there?
They're out west. I'm like central.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it
Yeah,
done
there's
by,
Canadian Cowboys.
Was it done by Nirvana?
Nelvana?
Nirvana? The
Nirvana or Nelvana?
Nirvana. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I thought
Whatever
it was
the
Nelvana.
Canadian animated animation studio is.
Yeah, they did. some good
Oh, I know what you're talking. It's like that bear is their logo, right?
stuff. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Did they
pushing
do
my
Brave?
limits of memory.
Yeah.
There is some good cartoons from that company.
But I'm asking, did they do Brave Star?
No, that was
I
Filmation.
don't know.
That was Filmation.
That was Filmation.
Yes,
yeah.
Filmation.
That was the last animated series they did before they closed up shop.
That was a great cartoon.
Not great enough.
Good for me.
All right,
Brave
Fred,
Star
you're up, buddy.
bankrupted them, but sure.
All right, so I don't know if any of these were said. I did hear Alien and T2, and I
You can
agree with
say,
them.
listen, this is your list, brother.
But
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Jurassic Park,
Okay.
Cool.
Interstellar,
Mhm.
Blade Runner.
Mhm.
I don't know if anybody said Blade Runner, but A Clockwork Orange, and
Oh.
yeah, I'm a big fan of that movie. And out of respect for one of my friends, it was his favorite movie, 12 Monkeys.
Oh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, when I was young, like there was a brief period of time where I thought I wanted to be an actor, and I would recite the Brad Pitt monologue from that movie in the mirror, like I was like auditioning. Thank God they didn't have YouTube and shit like that back then. Thank God. But
Okay. I like it. Calderon, you're up, kid.
The Fifth Element,
Nice.
Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan,
Okay.
Predator,
Yes, sir.
the first and the only, Forbidden Planet,
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Soldier.
Kurt Russell?
Kurt Russell, Soldier?
Russell. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's the one
I can
where
respect that.
the military soldiers thrown in the garbage and they didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good film. I like that movie.
That was supposed to be a follow-up to Universal Soldier.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like how Soldier and the movie Gattaca are very similar, and the underdog continuously training and showing hard work can beat raw talent.
Mm-hmm.
But I can see why you
I don't
like
know
Soldier.
if
I
raw
get
talent. I think it's raw ability.
or being naturally gifted, but working
Right.
can beat a naturally. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let me hear your list because I have a couple honorable mentions. But I want to hear your list first.
No, go for your honorable mentions because I'm still going through stuff here.
Oh, okay. So I have two of them: Enemy Mine
That's a good one.
and Project Hail Mary, which is a very recent movie. It was Project Hail Mary.
Okay.
is that as good as everybody's saying it? Because I heard today it's like
Yeah.
it's one of the best sci-fi movies ever. They were saying like top
I
20.
liked it. I don't know if I can say it's the best. I liked it.
Yeah.
I don't have many bad things to say about it. I don't think
Yeah.
I can find bad things to say.
I think what you're saying is one of the best. Not
Yeah,
the best.
it was in the top like 20 all-time sci-fi movies. They had it listed.
fair.
So yeah, okay.
There's
cool.
there's
I'll
a
check it
growing
out.
trend right now of sci-fi sidekick movies, from The Mandalorian to the latest Predator, and this one. Apparently, I don't know too much about it, but it seems to be a common trend. People want to see that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, it's a buddy
so
movie.
those are your honorable mentions.
Yeah. Enemy
Okay.
Mine and Project Hail Mary. Yeah.
Enemy Mine. Rrrr. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one's that? Why am I drawing a blank?
Lou Gossett Jr. and Dennis Quaid.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what was his name? What was Dennis Quaid's name?
Oh, I don't remember.
Stalin, let's hear your list.
Fuck you, Tom. Fuck you. I'm trying to. No, I got my list. I'm going Aliens 2. Aliens 2. Just that whole military throwdown. People were getting fucked up left and right. I'm big fan of that. District 9.
Yes.
Yeah.
Took things
Yeah, that's
from
a good
different
one.
Perspective. Really cool.
Mhm.
First time I saw Sharlto Copley, and I'm just like, way to go on that. Total Recall.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
You like that second one, huh?
Not at all. Not at all, man. You know,
Yeah.
the first one still holds up, man.
Yeah,
I got 17 kids, y'all, and then his arm just like pops up like a praying mantis. That shit was cool.
by
Tom's
the way, the 3-titted chick in that,
Yeah.
I just watched Galaxina for the first time,
Uh-huh.
and they did the 3-titted chick first. So it was in there, and they were groping up on him and the whole thing. Like, it was crazy crap. And I was like, oh, well, that's where Total Recall ripped that off.
Did you see
It's
the movie?
not as
Paul?
cool as Uniboob in the movie Kung Pao.
Fred, you were saying, what were you saying, bud?
The movie Paul. They wanted, because they were like sci-fi writers, and the
yeah.
one guy, that was the running joke. They would look at the cover and be like, 3 tits, nice, you know, like every time they saw his book. So yeah.
I'm going Tom's favorite Star Wars movie and mine, Rogue One. Rogue One.
Trash.
Rogue One's a good movie.
Straight
Rogue
trash.
One is a really good movie.
Trash.
And it's because Empire was said a few times, right? Empire was said a few times. And I'm going with what Disney tried when they tried to do their first sci-fi movie, space sci-fi movie. Excuse me, because 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea was a science fiction movie. But I want to go with The Black Hole.
Yeah,
Good. It's a good movie. Can I say really quickly before we go on?
Yeah.
I'm so proud of all of us because no one said The Matrix and no one said Ready Player One. I'm so proud of you all.
Okay.
Ready Player One was like fun and like, but it wasn't like substantial. Like I didn't think it was great.
there's one scene I could watch over and over again, and it is Gundam versus Mechagodzilla. I watch that scene over and over and over again on a loop.
Okay. Yeah, and The Matrix 2 and 3 and 4 really just destroyed the franchise. It just
Well, let's wait till the new
Because
one
he's the one, because he chooses to be, because he knows, because he's the one.
Interesting.
And the spoon.
Interesting fun fact about the Matrix. Apparently, like all their like costume and like props and everything were completely looted from the Dark City set. You know, like when that movie was done, the studio like sold them all their stuff.
Hilarious.
Yeah, like for nothing. So if you ever follow Alex Proyas on Proyas, however you pronounce his name,
Yeah.
he talks about that quite a bit. That's still a bit of sour grapes for him.
Yeah. Let's wait till the next Matrix movie comes out and see how much worse they can make that, because there's going to be no Wachowskis involved in that.
Really?
God, no,
Yeah.
no.
Is
please don't.
Keanu involved?
No.
Do they have no Keanu?
No. This is going to be a complete and total reimagining of the whole thing. So we'll see how bad Warner
So
can
what
do
you're
with it.
saying, Marvin, is it already has failed.
Yes.
It's a done.
That's
like
exactly
after that
right.
last one, I mean, there's no ground for them to cover anymore. It's like it's done. Let it go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last one was
Because
just
he's the one.
a whole meta movie. It was all the jokes were like inside jokes, and you're just like, oh, come on, man.
Well,
I
that
didn't
was
finish
done on
it.
purpose because was it Lana didn't want to do it, didn't want anything to do with it, and that's why it was Warner Brothers was called out continuously in that movie. Like they even said it in the movie. The one character said they're going to do this whether we want to or not in the movie.
Oh wow.
They were making a new Matrix game in the movie, and Keanu was his character was the lead programmer.
Yeah.
And the other guy, it was Smith, and they were overwritten. They didn't know who they were.
So what do you guys think is like maybe like the worst sci-fi movie? Like not like in like terms of like shit quality and stuff, but like
Laser
what's the one
blast.
that like shit the blend?
Laser blast shit movie. It is the worst of the worst when it comes to science fiction.
It's not as bad as Laser Blast 2.
I need you to watch Galaxina to challenge your thought process.
Oh boy. Uh-oh.
Because not even a movie with Dorothy Stratton in a French-maid dress can save that fucking pile of shit. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. You know what? I wanna remove a movie from my list because something just popped in my head, and I can't believe I totally forgot about it. I'm gonna take Rogue One off. I'm gonna take Rogue One off my list, and I'm gonna put down Galaxy Quest.
That's a good one.
There you go.
Galaxy Quest.
Light years better than Rogue One.
Nobody said Spaceballs either.
Yeah, Spaceballs didn't do it for me.
We'll see what they do with the sequel. So we'll
I
find out.
tried rewatching it a couple months ago. Couldn't get even 10 minutes into it, and I was.
It's not good.
So your worst sci-fi movie of all time, Battlefield Earth.
Oh yeah.
Well, but again, I think that there's plenty of terrible movies. I think worst needs to be more defined, like the most overrated or something along the, you know what I mean? Like
most disappointing
is worse than anything you guys have ever seen in your life. But it's not really supposed to be a good movie. Do you know what I mean? So
I want to go with Millennium with Chris Christopherson and I forget the Charlie's Angel.
I thought that was. I think that's better than what is it? The Earth movie.
You think it was better than Battlefield Earth?
Yeah.
Really?
And now I'd also give you Jupiter Ascending. I'll give you that too.
I like Jupiter Ascending. I liked Jupiter Ascending, but only because it was so shitty.
It's so
bad.
It's like 6 movies in one. Like it's like let's throw everything at the wall at once.
Oh, that's the one with Tom Hanks.
No, that's
no, it has what's his face?
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum and
okay. Yes. All right, so what's the one with Tom Hanks? Where was 6 movies in one? Tom Hanks.
Oh no, that's a good movie. I like that movie.
Cloud Atlas. I like Cloud Atlas.
Yeah, that's Cloud Atlas. Yeah.
Jupiter Ascending is awful.
The problem with the movie is because the thing is it's based on a book that's written the same way that it's shot, and they thought the book would be unfilmable, but the Wachowskis managed to film it, and I liked it. But you have to really pay attention. Like you gotta really pay attention because I think it's 20 seconds per scene, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
It's real short. Yeah, and if you're not paying attention, you're gonna lose it.
All right, let's see if we can get one more spin of the wheel in here, guys. All right, here we go. All right. No whammy.
It's rigged.
Number 7. What is number 7 on the list? Number 7 is catchphrase.
Wow. Okay.
It could be either a comic book or a movie. It doesn't have to be one or the other. Or, a fucking cartoon.
This is just all Arnold Schwarzenegger, man. That's it.
And his number one quote, yeah.
Man.
Who are we starting with, Jay?
Does anybody want to start? I'm gonna ask that first.
I'll do it. I'll be back.
You'll go back.
What is it? When the guy said in Total Recall, you got a lot of nerds start seeing your face around here. Lucas talking.
Okay.
And Conan Destroyer, enough talk.
It's just all Arnold.
It's all Arnold catchphrases. Killian, no. What was the other one?
He's dead tired.
Yeah, dead tired. And, what's the and Running Man? Here is Sub-Zero, now Plane Zero.
Well, you gotta give me the accent. You're Sub-Zero. Now
Sub-Zero.
You gotta get in there. Do it.
You're fired. True Lies.
True Lies. Okay, that's 4.
That was 5.
That was 5.
Yeah,
I got
0. I'll be back.
I'll be back. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
God, can I go next?
You can go next.
All right, it's clobbering time.
Yeah.
That is one of mine.
Pork, the other white meat.
Is that Fat Bastard?
You know, it's funny. I don't even remember where it's from.
Yeah.
I do remember the catchphrase.
That's just a slogan they were using in the 80s.
No,
People,
Fat
people
Bastard
would
is
report.
Fat Bastard. He sees the baby. He's like, baby. The other white.
Oh yeah, he eats babies. Yes, my bad.
Yeah.
The other white meat. Yeah.
Okay, here's one for you. Where's the beef?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that woman got fired because she did a ragu commercial. Remember, it was Wendy's, and then she did ragu and lost her job.
Anyway, can you fly, Bobby?
What was that?
RoboCop.
RoboCop, yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. That's what he throws the guy out the back of the truck on top of their car. Yeah. Can you smell what The Rock is cooking?
That's cheap heat right there. That's cheap heat.
It works though.
It works, yes.
All right. Anybody else ready to go?
I think I'm ready.
Okay. What do you got, Ray?
Cowabunga.
Ray's going. Okay.
You bastard.
There you go.
Cowabunga. That's huge. Up and away. Good, bad. I'm the guy with the gun. A Bruce Campbell quote. Stan Lee. Enough said.
Yeah.
And then for my generation, specifically, this is far more iconic than any other generation, is It's Morphin' Time.
Okay. All right. Fred, it sounded like you were ready to go.
I am, but Ray got to the Ninja Turtles before I did. I was going to go with It's Turtle Time or Shell Yeah. I love Shell Yeah.
Oh. That's part of the list of those are honorable mentions.
Well, I'm going to put them on the list. That's a dual number 5.
Okay.
I'm going to hit 2 horror picks here with I Ate His Liver with fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Yeah.
I'm going to go from Scream. Movies don't make psychos. Movies make psychos more creative. I'm going to go with The Crow. It Can't Rain All the Time.
Oh, nice.
And this is just one of my favorites. I don't know why there are other lines in this movie that click for other people, but I love in Empire Strikes Back where she goes, "Stop it, my hands are dirty." And he goes, "My hands are dirty too. What are you afraid of?" Like, it's just like Han Solo, like, just being a scoundrel. And like, there's, like he was written as a heel, and like by Jedi, he's like playing with Muppets. So I feel like that was one of the last moments of him being like kind of as he was meant to be. Yeah. And I always like that line because I know gets a lot of the love, but.
And that's why Harrison Ford wanted him dead.
Yes, he did. Did not want to come back. And they were like, "Fuck you. We'll make you wait 30 years and then we'll do it in a worse way."
Okay. I didn't know that. All right.
Yeah. Oh no, he wanted out. He told Lucas that the character had no parents, no reason to live, and he should die for the cause. And Lucas was like, "Oh no, we need you back, bud."
Holy shit. Okay. All right. I didn't know. Tom, you ready? Well, you got to be ready. You're up.
I got it.
Let's go.
We got Shawshank Redemption, Get Busy Living or Get Busy Dying.
Uh-huh.
We got Poltergeist, They're Here. Mm-hmm. We got what the fuck is the movie? It's Jack Nicholson, You Can't Handle the Truth.
Yeah.
Few Good Men.
Few Good Men, yeah. We got Wax On, Wax Off.
That's a good one.
And we got the ultimate to finish it up. You're Killing Me, Smalls.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
These are all
Good
good
call,
guys. We went around. We did some nice spreading of those seeds.
I even marked off like 3 choices. I got like others on this list.
Give me the honorable mentions.
I was going deep. So honorable mentions. We had. Oh God, I can't read my list now. You Shall Not Pass.
Oh,
that's a good one.
That's a good one. Yeah.
I can't read my list. It's all marked off. We'll just do that one as honorable mention.
Okay.
Well, you got
a good one.
None shall pass, also, right? None shall pass.
I got 2 honorable mentions I didn't get to. One occurred to me One occurred to me afterwards. It would be my tattoo from Ed Wood. It's visions are worth fighting for. Why spend your life making someone else's dreams? But that's really obscure. The other one I wanted to do, but I couldn't figure, like, I just like the way Wolverine talked on the old X-Men 92 show. So it's not like really a quote, but I loved when he would call somebody like an egg-sucking piece of gutter trash and like shit like that.
That's
so
episode 3. He's calling off Sabretooth when he has Jubilee hostage and the rest of the X-Men are confronting Magneto. That's great line. I love that one.
Yeah.
You guys, oh my God, thousands of miles away from each other, and you're connecting on Canadian. Way to go.
Ray, I
We're
love
both
it.
Americans. We're both Americans in North America.
Yes.
There we go. All
Well,
right,
Jay, I do have one honorable mention,
I want
and
to
I hope I don't step on your toes when I say this.
Let me get it.
All right, I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And,
Oh,
I'm
you
all out
motherfucker.
of-
You motherfucker. You motherfucker.
Great line.
You motherfucker.
I beat
Oh
you
my
to it.
God.
Sorry.
Dun,
All right.
dun,
I'm taking
dun,
that
dun,
off.
dun,
I'm taking that off.
dun, dun.
I'm moving my honorable mention up. Okay.
Okay.
So I had 2 honorables. This is my first honorable. Motherfucker's always trying to ice skate uphill.
Nice. That's a good one.
No, a comic book one, Face the Tiger. You just hit the jackpot.
Mm.
All right.
That's a good one.
This is in one of my top 5 movies of all time. Ma, get the meatloaf.
You pronounce meatloaf wrong.
Wedding Crashers is fucking up there for me. All right, Face the Tiger, Ma, get the meatloaf, skating uphill. I honestly think this is the best line ever, if not top 3 all movies. But I'm your Huckleberry.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one. Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
Tombstone. That's an excellent quote. That's a good one.
Man. You know, you took, motherfucker, you took my goddamn chew bubble gum. And all right, so I'm gonna go with a different Evil Dead line.
It's not an Evil Dead.
That's not Evil Dead.
I know it's not an
That's
Evil
Duke Nukem.
Well,
I
Terrell,
know,
you had
I
it
know the
down
difference
your neck.
between
That's that
They
one.
Live and Evil Dead. Okay, come on.
Mhm.
But I wanna who did the other Evil Dead line?
Jack and shit and just Jack left town.
No.
Look, just say boomstick and let's move on.
No, totally different one. First,
Give me some
first
sugar,
you wanna
baby.
kill me, then you want to kiss me.
Blow. Sorry, I blurted it out. I apologize.
and one of the best horror lines of all time. Put the lotion in the basket.
Oh, yes.
Mhm.
Guys, this second top 5 took us to the hour and a half.
Well, wait a second. Read Green Lantern Burks. He had some good ones. in
Oh,
there.
I'm sorry. Yes, I got so chimed in with this. All right, so Wolverine by birth. The book was fantastic. Victor Medina. Hello, everyone. What's up, Victor? With great power, there must also come great responsibility. Very good. Oh, to me, my board. Very cool, Burks.
Nice.
Yeah.
We have such sights to show you. I like that. All right. And we are building a fighting force of extraordinary magnitude. You have our gratitude. All right. Way to be, baby.
What the hell is that?
I don't know where that one was from.
Yeah, I don't know where that was from either.
I don't know where that was from. But you know, if you say with a British accent, you know, can it be wrong? Can it be wrong?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, Ray. Yes, I understand. I'm sorry. They saddled you with Boxing Day. I totally get it. You know,
Respect.
So do you have Unboxing Day?
No, Boxing.
No, we have plastic bagging day.
No, that's how you do
Boxing,
it. Yes.
Boxing Day used to belong to Diamond, and now they have this replaced it.
Plastic bags. We bag it just like we bag our milk.
Yeah.
You bag your milk?
Not in my province, in Southern Ontario. I used to live there. They like bag the milk and you put it in a jug and cut the corner off. It's a weird thing. Don't even try to ask me to
Hey, well, listen, you were in
explain it. It's a weird thing.
Making it go. So I'm, I don't know.
Ice cream in a paper cup's fine. I can justify that.
Yeah, that's weird for me, but okay.
Oh, there it is. It's from Kentucky Fried Movie. That's there you go. Yeah,
okay. Kentucky Fried Movie. Thank you, Burks.
I mean, I've seen that movie about 80 times, but only for one scene, and you can figure it out.
I mean,
there's only one scene. That's correct.
If we had more time, we could come up with more lines. But guys, we hit the hour and a half mark. I want to thank everybody who hung out with us this long. I appreciate you for sticking it out. Please do not forget to hit those like, subscribe, and share buttons. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, head on over. Let's build that up. All right. More people find us on YouTube, the more we get spread out there. So, starting with Marvin, where can they find you, brother?
Comicsburg.com. All the socials are there. And tomorrow I will be at New Dimension Comics in the Waterfront for Free Comic Book Day.
Way to be on that. Tom, where can they find you, bro?
BigDogInc.com. Get your books. We're launching Goth Day, May 22nd. And tomorrow I am out here at the Lake of the Mall in Muskegon for a big free comic book day or whatever event out here.
Okay, cool. Ray, talk to us.
Okay. Once upon a time, I was born in a city called Hamilton, Ontario. Anyways, you can find the Madcaps Facebook page. You can find me on Facebook as DM Ray, Instagram, Raymond the DM. More importantly, check out my active and funded Kickstarter for the entire mini-series of the Madcaps, and go get your money's worth there, and make sure to participate in Free Comic Book Day wherever you're going to be.
Way to be on that. Way to be. Fred, talk to us, brother.
Ray, I'm originally from Hamilton, New Jersey, man. We really are like the inverse of one another. You can find me at Schwartz Art LLC on all the big social medias. Check out Fisticuffs Book 4 on Kickstarter. We're launching on June 2nd. And tomorrow I'll be at Cloak and Dagger Comics in Ormond Beach. So come by, say hi, and celebrate this nameless holiday that, in which you get comic books for no money. Not mine, but other people's. So yeah, come by and support indie comics and have a blast. Pick up an Archie book. I hear they're wonderful.
He's making a bid. He's making a bid to write for the company. Calderon, you're on the seat, brother.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Sunday night, we will be back with Tom and Jay on the Sunday show.
I'll be on there too. You invited me.
Oh, yeah, that's true. DM will be there.
Oh, I don't know if I can make it.
Okay.
That's okay. More time for me.
Oh, I can make it.
Reverse psychology. Kids these days call it negging.
Yeah.
Nice. What is it? On Kickstarter, The Oswald Chronicles, Magi's Grace, Adventure Finder. Go find them. Go back them. There you go.
All right. Way to be. Way to be, brother. You can find me at unstoppablecomics.com. All of my social media links are there. Like Calderon said, Sunday, I'll be hanging out with him, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Friday nights here. We have been consistent since December. Every week there's been a show going on, mostly on Fridays. Sometimes we got to shift to either Thursday or Saturday, but we have been consistent since December. This was episode number 110. Be here next Friday for episode number 111 with some of these guys who are definitely, maybe not, possibly gonna sometimes show up. Thank you, everybody. And if you want some visual recommendations on where to find me, here they are. Have a good night. See you next week.
See you next week. Thank you.